Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Double Feature Podcast. I'm Kira.
And I'm Mika.
And we are back for episode 9. And today's episode, we thought it would be a good idea to kind of have some fun a little bit in regards to our plan to start a YouTube channel, hopefully this fall. We want to have so many people on our channel, and we thought it would be fun to come up with questions that we could potentially ask our guests. And what better way to let you guys know what questions we'd be asking you than to ask ourselves?
Yes, and right now it's going to be pretty much 5 questions right now.
5 questions right now, yes. And so I guess we'll just jump into asking each other that. Well, before we jump in, how are you?
I'm good.
I said we never asked each other that.
I'm good, hanging in. Just got back from work, so kind of tired. But of course, you know, we have the right drinks to pick us up.
Oh, yes. And oh my goodness, you guys, we have to mention our tea. I'm drinking a hot nettle tea. Nettle tea.
Yes, and I have a nice hibiscus.
Yes. We're hoping as a part of doing our videos to you guys, we can take you guys sometimes along our trips to our favorite tea spots.
Oh, yes, because that's what we wanted to incorporate, because a lot of what we talk about is movies, and we love tea. So, yeah, that'll be great to do a visual component, and you guys get to see us go to some of those spots.
Yeah, try some different spots. Travel with us, if you will.
Yes.
What I will say is I've been hot.
Oh.
I've been very hot lately, and I'm looking forward to fall. Like, I'm so over the heat. I guess we shouldn't complain in New England because we have friends suffering afar in immense heat.
Yeah. But they did say to expect some warm weather all the way through November, so.
Oh, wow, I'm rebuking that. I'm hoping I get some breezes. I'm ready for fall, you guys.
Yeah, hopefully we have a fall, because it seems like we're just skipping the seasons.
Oh, it's so hot. I'm over it. I'm over it, you guys. Okay, but let's jump into the questions. How do you want to do it?
I guess we could do like I asked you a question, you asked me a question.
Oh, of course, me or that. I'm just saying I'm going to start. Of course.
Well, that's what I mean. Okay, I'll start.
Okay,
so the first question we came up with is, what is your cinematic blind spot? And what we mean by that...
I was just about to say, let them know.
So what we mean about that is in the world of cinema, let's say like for me, I love horror movies, but is there a particular genre in film or a particular area or decade of film that I wish I was more...
in tune,
a little bit more knowledgeable about. Yes, okay. So that you may be lacking.
Okay, or there's reasons why, for whatever reason, you're just not drawn to it.
That's true.
So yes, that's a good question. What's your cinematic blind spot? Well,
I had a couple.
Okay,
so
I only have one.
Oh well, I had 3.
Oh, give the 3.
Okay, so the first one is Star Wars, and I know that might be blasphemy for some people, because every time I say I've never seen a Star Wars movies, people look at me like
speechless,
mouth open,
jarring.
Yeah. And that could be one where I just, it was weird because I do like, I guess you would put that in sci-fi, right?
That is sci-fi to me, you guys. Let us know, science fiction, sci-fi.
Yeah, space, but I just haven't been drawn to watch it.
Now, that is so interesting to me because you do watch other sci-fi related content. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, Star Wars.
And can
I ask, do you plan to ever watch it?
No, that's why I said I am going to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know Movies and Sue just actually did on a while ago. She watched like each movie each night. So I said, I should do something like that. So I think I'm going to.
Did Sue watch Star Wars?
Prior to that, she had never seen it.
Did she like it?
I think she did. Yeah, I think she did enjoy it from what I can recall. So I said, let me get on it.
Okay. What else you got?
Okay, so the second one is classical Hollywood cinema, and they classify that as from 1910 to 1960s.
Oh, okay.
So movies in that time frame. Okay. So there's a lot of movies probably that I need to see in that time frame. Especially, I'll incorporate that like silent era films, like with Charlie Chaplin.
Yes.
Some black and whites.
Very nice.
So there's a lot. I've been kind of delving into that to try to get my knowledge of that area.
Okay, nice. Very nice.
Because I tend to be like a little bit more maybe 70s, 80s on.
Okay.
I want to
pay some respect to I want to early Hollywood
do some
genre.
classics. The Bogarts, the Cary Grants.
Oh, very nice. Okay. And you said you had a third one or no?
Well, I just incorporated that silent era into that one.
Okay, got you.
Because I guess that falls into that time period too.
Yeah, I would say
the Charlie Chaplin film.
Definitely.
Okay, what about you?
Okay, so I only put one thing, and so it's weird because let me just say what it is. Found footage films. You guys, there's something about, now don't get me wrong, I have watched some and I think some have done a better job in terms of keeping me focused. What I mean by that is sometimes I feel with these found footage films.
I love a good found footage.
I do, but there have been times when I feel like I'm so dizzy.
Oh yeah,
I like them spinning around. I'm like, I remember I watched the latest version of the newest edition of Blair Witch, and there was this.
Oh, I still haven't watched that.
It was pretty. It was okay, but there was a whole scene. I swear, I looked at my clock for like 10 minutes where I was like, I don't know. All I'm seeing is leaves and trees and like running, and I miss. If there were things that I should have been seeing, I saw nothing because the camera was just moving in all different directions. So I feel like sometimes with found footage, I'm missing a lot, or I miss out on a lot because of the angling of the camera and what it's seeking to.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the film, because I know some good found footage, they do it well.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. I don't know if this would be considered found footage or just hold the camera. Like, how do you describe, like, Creep, for example, is a good example.
Yeah, I would say that's found footage.
Okay. That was done in a way where I was able to follow it. Like, it was steady camera angling shots. Do you know what I mean?
So maybe it might just be to the movie, maybe just how it was filmed.
I feel like the movement with found footage is either hit or miss for me.
Okay.
Like, sometimes I've literally stopped because I said, I do not know what is going on. I can't see nobody. I only hear people. Yeah. Is that a tree?
But would you wanna watch more found footage? Or is it just a style you think you can't?
No, I want to watch it, but I would like to see what I'm watching. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I that probably might just be the film. Because you know what, you did like As Above, So Below.
Oh, an excellent example of a film that, yes, found footage, but I was able to find that. And please, you guys, tell me if I'm saying it wrong, like found footage.
No, that's what it is. Found footage. Like handheld, you have somebody going throughout the movie with a
first
camera.
person camera. Yeah, because you know how sometimes that found footage, they'll say like the Blair Witch was kind of like, ooh, we found these this tape of these people out there and about, and this found footage. And As Is So Below is kind of like, yes, holding the camera.
Yeah, I take that's what I take it as, like the quarantines, the wrecks, like somebody having the camera. But those are well done. Oh, you know what I should do? What? Because you know how I do my themed months.
Oh yeah. Don't you about to give them? Okay, girl, you about to give them a found footage month?
Maybe I might do a found footage month.
Okay.
And then I can recommend you some after I watch them that I think you won't get dizzy on.
Okay. Like, let me give you a good example of a movie. Oh my God, you guys! To me, it was so horrible, and the protagonist. I felt nothing for that protagonist if she was taken out. I wouldn't care. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, we just yeah. Now that's found footage.
That is found footage, but there was some moments where I was like, "What is going on?" Yeah. Like, just you know.
Yeah, I think for some people that's just not a style that they enjoy because it. You know, you just get dizzy or motion
dizzy, like spin me round, baby. But
you know, I'm gonna do a nice themed month. I don't know when. But
that's a good one. I gave you an idea based off my cinematic blind spot.
And that give me a chance to watch them, and I can give you some good ones. And if you people at home know some good found footage films that won't make Kira dizzy or give her motion sickness,
please, you guys, I want to be able to enjoy the film. I want to make it to the end. Okay. I want to make it to the end, not dizzy. Okay. Yeah. So that's all I got for that.
Okay. So you just got that one.
Yes. Okay. So the second question I'll ask: you're having a dinner party and you can only invite 3 guests, living or dead. Who would it be, and what's one question you would ask each of them? And we didn't necessarily focus this on, you guys, like entertainment specifically. It's really just you have the opportunity to any 3. Who would it be?
Yeah, at first I was thinking, should it be film? Because sometimes we usually do that. But but I like that. Let's just play.
Keep it open ended. Yeah. I think you'd have more. It'd be more interesting. I think what people would come up if it's open ended.
Yeah, and I think for us to answer it, we should each do one.
Okay,
maybe like that.
I like that. Okay,
so you give me your first person.
So the first person I had was writer and activist James Baldwin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, I'm so I feel like I wish this man was like my uncle, like my my beloved grandfather. I feel like I
feel like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, yes. Look how much his words continue to resonate and such power behind it. I revisit his words often. Some of my favorite things from him have been Come Out the Wilderness and Giovanni's Room. And I think if I were to ask him one question, it would be, what kept you courageous?
Oh, I love that. And that kind of go into my person, because I had a similar thing where I would ask.
And you guys, we didn't check each other on these question answers.
I always say it's kind of like the female version of James Baldwin.
Okay, who you about to give me?
Can you guess?
Oh my God, let me guess.
No.
Let's start with a T.
No.
Oh, really?
Wait, who you at?
I was going to say Toni Morrison.
Oh, no.
Oh, you said female version. I said, who is it?
Oh,
You said who?
no, I was thinking writer, activist, Maya Angelou.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I said,
Yes.
I said
Well, Mika,
T.
you know Tony up
Yeah,
there too.
Tony, yeah,
Please,
too, yeah.
okay.
But no, I would say
Yes.
Maya Angelou.
Oh wow! To be in her presence and have her
Shakira.
at the dinner table.
Yeah, because I said she could just say pass the salt.
Pass the sauce.
You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh!
I just feel like
Yes.
them two together. And I would say that the same thing too, just like with everything she's had to go on through.
has gone through. Yes.
You know, everyone she's
trial,
met,
every trial and tribulation, what she's lived through,
the activism,
traumatic experiences, the activism, philanthropy.
I would kind of say the same thing about like what kept you courageous in the face of adversity. Where did you get your inspiration to write? Where do your words come from?
Yeah, outside of like personal experience, of
Yeah.
course. Basically, what kept you moving forward?
Yeah.
Because do you remember, like, I forget who we heard that where the guy was talking about. Remember that Rosa Parks thing? The guy said you had two type of. It's like a vlogger. You guys be following it. His name is escaping me, but he said it's kind of like you have two people where one person is Rosa Parks. Like I'm sitting here, I'm not moving. I'm standing for something. I'm gonna keep fighting for something, and then you have that person to say, "Come on, Rosa." It's just the back of the bus. You know what I mean? Like getting exhausted sometimes just by that tedious fight. Mm-hmm. And those two are like pivotal in regards to pushing through adversity, regardless of what that looked like. Mm-hmm.
And I would just love to know their writing process too.
Ooh. Oh my.
Like to be a part of that.
Yeah, because I feel like I would never, sometimes I've sat to write and I'm like, nothing.
Yeah, like when you put that pen to paper, how do you get
convey those thoughts into
today?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Love that. Okay, so my next one is going to be someone also equally. Oh my gosh, actress Cicely Tyson. Oh my gosh, I was so upset, understandably, by her passing. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like this woman is someone that I've always just have admired and have been in awe of, and just evokes so much wisdom, and also just the life she's led and the trials and tribulations she faced even breaking into Hollywood. One of her favorite films for me was Sounder.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, come on, okay? And if you guys haven't seen Sounder, please. And so what I would ask her would be, what is your daily practice, something you make time for each and every day? So in your day, what do you make time for every day?
I love that. Yeah, and I'm so glad that she got her flowers.
Oh yes, please give her. Yeah. And that we've been blessed with her autobiography, a memoir. Yeah. If you haven't read that, you guys, please again get on that. Yes.
Yeah, and she reminded me kind of in terms of Betty White, like someone who, like in their high,
so beloved,
beloved that even in their 90s and when they pass away, you still think it's too soon.
Oh, very too soon.
No, that's a life to live.
Oh yes, and to be able to kind of be remembered for the good you've done, in spite of some people. Please, oh my God, what will it say on your tombstone? Whoa.
Oh, that's a good one, Kira.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so the next one I got is I'm not sure. Maybe people do know Sally Wainwright.
Ooh, okay.
So now you guys
let them know who Sally is, please.
Yeah. So Sally Wainwright is an English television writer, producer, and director from Yorkshire. And I love
how you said Yorkshire,
right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I was British in another life. Because I just love
the Brits. English,
oh my God,
the English.
I just love their series, their movies,
everything,
and her like
some. You know what I want to post to people? Name me a bad British sitcom, comedy, drama, romance. I'm waiting. I'll be waiting.
Because I feel like they give me what I need.
All the time.
And one thing I love about Sally Wainwright is she gives me what I need. And I'm going to name some of her shows. Maybe some of you guys have watched it. So Happy Valley.
Oh, so good.
Happy Valley.
Yes.
And I think we watched up to, how many seasons was it? It was
3 seasons. They're about to give us one more. I've been patiently waiting for years.
Yes.
For season 4, yes.
Yeah, so awesome show. Follows Catherine Kaywood. Sarah Lancashire plays in it.
Oh, great actress.
Also, Sally Wainwright gave us Last Tango in Halifax, which is also a great series.
Oh, Gentleman Jack.
Gentleman Jack on HBO, but did that just get canceled?
It did get canceled, and I'm upset about it.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah, but awesome show. And then little mixed one, but like Scott and Bailey.
I was waiting for you to say. I was thinking to myself, is Miku gonna put Scott and Bailey on this list?
That one is questionable, but
well, yeah, some of the characters you are very much annoyed by, but still good writing nonetheless.
Yes, and I just love the way she writes. She writes women. The strength she gives these characters, the adversities they deal with.
And can we emphasize one thing too about Sally? You guys, she literally is the one writing every single episode.
And let me give you an example, because let's say Happy Valley, we watched the first season. One thing about the British shows, you are waiting. So where we get spoiled in America, where we know a show goes off in the fall, oh, okay, it'll start back up again at this date and this time. Oh, no. Okay, we saw Happy Valley. Okay, 2-3 years later.
Yes. You're gonna wait, but you're gonna be waiting for epicness.
Yeah, but that is so amazing. She's writing it, everything.
Oh, excellent. Now, what question would
you
ask?
So I would ask her again. How are you getting? I'm so intrigued with writers and how they convey these stories. How it goes from
how they create the
how
stories.
you get the idea for the story. How you develop these characters in your mind. How long does it take you to come up with that process? What is your writing process? And just putting that pen to paper. I'm just amazed to just see how that whole process happens for her.
I like that. That's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
I just love the writer's mind, and especially when I can see like how it goes from the script to the screen.
Oh, yes.
It's just beautiful.
Yes.
And I highly recommend you look at Sally's work, because I just think there's not a bad
there isn't
in her
No, I can't
resume.
think of one. Mm-mm. Not yet. Anything that they say that is from Sally Wainwright, I'm watching. Yes. Mm-hmm. So the next person that I have, and it was very hard to kind of narrow it down to 3 people, was actress Goldie Hawn. Oh, I love my Goldie.
Yes.
From Laughing to Private Benjamin, Overboard, my favorite First Wives Club. Love her. And it seems like Goldie just exudes this light. I follow her Instagram religiously. And she's just such a beautiful spirit. I feel like she always seems to just exude light.
Yes, and I think what a lot of people don't realize is if you ever watched her interviews or if you ever read her autobiography, which is excellent, I highly recommend, she's highly intelligent. I think sometimes people...
that gets overshadowed by people's perception.
Yeah. So I recommend watching some of her, especially her masterclass.
Oh my God, if you YouTube Goldie Hawn's masterclass, Oprah Winfrey, amazing. Yes. And then also, if you can find it, her John Lipton inside the Actors Studio.
Oh, that was also
amazing.
My
gosh, yes.
And I recommend too her program Mind Up, which she's started in schools, all about mindfulness for children. We all need that anyway, not just children.
Oh, yeah.
But really great program.
Oh yes, definitely. And so my question for Goldie would be, how do you sustain your light?
Kira.
Yes.
That is such a good question.
Yeah, because think about that. Like, there's got to be moments, of course, where you just are so, like, everything that Goldie sees in the world that we witness, like, what sustains the light for her? What keeps that light bright?
That is so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't say that about a lot of people.
Oh, please, no. Okay, myself included sometimes.
Yeah.
But yes, I that would be my question. Like, you know?
Okay, so it was tough between I had 2, but okay, I had to narrow it down.
Yeah, come on, 3, that's it.
Okay, you know who I'm gonna go with?
Who?
My Lucy Lawless.
Oh my God, yes! Okay, yes. Xena Warrior Princess.
Yes. Now, I love Lucy Lawless. And you know, Xena was a bit obsessed when I was younger. A tad bit obsessed.
I did like it.
But you know what I loved about Xena, what I love specifically about Lucy is when she first came out, it wasn't a lot of, that I could see, a lot of badass women on television. She was like maybe a handful that I saw.
Oh, yeah.
But I really loved it because she came right out of the gate. I initially started watching Hercules, but when Xena came,
Hercules who?
Yeah, Hercules got the boot. But I've just loved Lucy's every character she's done, from Xena to Lucretia or
Salem.
Spartacus, and then she was on Salem.
Yes.
Ash versus Evil Dead, the TV show.
Yes.
She just like never misses, and of course she's married to also iconic Robert Tapert.
Yes.
But I just love her, and I would love to know, how she keeps that kick-ass spirit. how she chooses the roles. And on top of that, she's also a kick-ass activist, which I really admire as well. She's going to jail.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good question, too, that pivot, right? Like, she's definitely an activist on the ground.
Yeah.
Climate change specifically.
Yeah, and kind of how you navigated that, because I know sometimes she's talked about, like, so they say, quote-unquote, like, toxic environments with men, or not always being perceived to be equal, and how she's kind of managed that as well.
Oh, great. I love that. Ooh, Lucy Lawless, love it. Oh my gosh. And you guys, we're sorry if there's any background noise. I think we set up in the worst location, but we digress.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna make it work.
We'll make it work.
Okay, so the third question, you want to ask it?
Oh, okay, hold on. So it says, okay, your house is on fire. And
I thought we changed that.
We did change it?
Yeah, because
Oh, what you got? What do you have? I think it's kind of the same premise.
Okay,
but no, you say it.
No, I thought it.
Okay.
Rewrites.
Okay.
I thought you can only save 3 films or 3 items in your collection. What would they be and why?
Okay, yeah, but I threw the fire.
It has to be a fire.
But I threw fire in there, make it more intense, more daunting.
But I think more or less in terms of like, because I don't want people to think that you could just go out and buy these things. There's no option to replace them. They're irreplaceable. How about that? And you can only save 3 films or 3 items in your collection. What would they be and why? And you can't get them back.
Oh, well, you know what it's going to be for me. I mean, that's pretty much like my last question, my Xena collectibles. So I would, I'm not blank because it took me years to get those.
Okay, got it.
So I would get, it can only be 3, right?
Yeah, so you can only save 3 films. And those 3 films are irreplaceable. You're not going to be able to. Okay, so we should emphasize that you're not going to be able to purchase them again. You're not going to.
But let's throw some. I'm going to throw one of my collectibles in there. So I would get one of my Xena dolls.
Okay.
Okay, so that'd have to go. Wow, this is so tricky. I do have a Xena. That's a film.
Okay.
That a special edition Xena is a Xena film that I have. That's an animated one. So I would definitely get that because that's from back in the day, buffet, and I don't think I can find it.
Okay.
And this film I know I can find, but
No, but see, Mika, you're missing the question.
What?
The question is, you're not going to be able to access them again. So think about it. You're not going to be able to buy it.
So it don't matter if right now I could get it easily.
The question is, you would never, is irreplaceable. You would never be able to get these items back.
Oh, okay.
And with the films, you're not going to be able to stream it. You're not going to be able to. It's irreplaceable.
Okay, so Aliens.
Okay.
Because I have to.
Don't that change it?
That changes.
Yeah.
Because this is 3 films, probably 2 that I'm going to have to be able to watch over and repeat, right?
Yeah.
So still.
And again, I'm not giving you 3 collection items in 3 films. 3 items.
Okay, so I will keep my Xena animated film.
Okay, one. That's one.
I will watch that.
Okay.
Aliens.
Okay.
Because I watched that so many times. Mm-hmm. I never get tired of that movie.
Okay.
So I can watch it, I feel, for the rest of my life at this point. And that's what the question is saying.
Yep. And then the last one.
My last film. Probably be my Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love Halloween.
Yeah, because I think that changes the thought process behind what you would pick and what you would save when you know, like, that's it.
Yeah, and I'm picking things I know I can watch and repeat.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, if it's like I'm watching it forever,
you won't get bored of it.
But I don't feel I will because I love those so much.
So I did all films. You know, I'm not necessarily a big collector of like as much as you are in terms of memorabilia and items. So I chose John Hughes' National Lampoon's Vacation.
Ooh, yeah.
I said I need a comedy, and that is hilarious. Like I can follow the Griswolds all day.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like that is a staple.
I might change.
And I rewatched that often. No, go ahead. And I gave me different genres.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, I did Spike Lee's Crooklyn.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I feel like the nostalgia.
Great
like,
nostalgia.
On the block, the vibes, the family dynamics of it, the soundtrack. It's just that feel good drama. That I'm looking for.
A little bit of sadness.
A little bit of sadness, but for the most part, there's a lot of nostalgia in it.
I like it.
The Bodega, Soul Train, give you little hints of what's in it.
I like that.
And then the last thing is Ridley Scott's Alien.
Oh, that's good. So hopefully we can be together.
Oh, yes, we can watch it. Yes, okay, yes, I love that. We can rotate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you know what? Now I think I should go back and throw in like, because it can give me multiple episodes. I might throw in the season of Buffy.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, because then I could get like a couple episodes.
At least 22.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You're going to get 22. If not, you're going to get 22 episodes.
So maybe I could throw
a box set.
A box set.
Okay, that'll count. That counts. Okay. Yes, and so that makes this question in my mind a little bit more like, we got to think about that. And I chose Alien, understated horror. Like, love my aliens, but again, got to give props to it.
Both are such great films.
Definitely. Okay, so number 4. What's one film you revisit often, and what meaning does it convey to you? Do you want me to answer that first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I said Forrest Gump.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I'm shocked that I didn't choose Forrest Gump as my top 3, but I just felt it was more impactful for this answer.
Yeah, we do love Forrest Gump.
Yes, and I would say that the one takeaway message this film always gives me is there's no limit to what we can accomplish, overcome. Be kind and good to all, and connections can be both big and small. And again, please don't complain, because Forrest, look at all the stuff he was able to do, regardless of his so-called disability. There was no limitations placed on him, and he exceeded everyone.
No, I love that.
Oh my God!
And when you look at all his accomplishments,
100%. I love me some Forrest, you guys. Oh my God, well done.
And just the relationships, like I love his mother, Sally Field character.
Oh yes.
Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, Bubba.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a great film,
isn't it? Oh, I love it.
Well, that's kind of in our top, and we'll do that one day too. Our top 5, because we have a top 5 movies of all time, and I don't think it really rotates too much.
No.
We haven't met anything that's knocks somebody out as of yet.
Not yet. No, exactly.
But Forrest Gump is definitely in there.
100% will stay in the top. So that's what I picked.
Okay, so I picked, the one I watch pretty much all the time sometimes for feel good vibes, and that's my Now and Then.
Oh, so good. I love that nostalgia.
I love it. And I'm not sure if people are familiar with it, but it's, I kind of say it's like my female version of The Sandlot. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it has a great all-star cast.
About 4 friends.
Yeah, follows 4 female friends from when they're younger to when they're older. So the film does some flashbacks back and forth. But it's kind of what you said about Crooklyn. I just love the nostalgia vibe for it.
Yep.
It's like how they spend in one summer trying to solve a mystery. The late nights out, not really worrying about too much when you were younger. You got your clubhouses,
so carefree,
great music.
Yes, and can I say the pricing? Like when we went to that diner and got all 4 of those codes.
I know those root beer floats.
Oh, yeah, can we get the pricing back to like that time frame?
A couple cents,
please, please. What happened to the 25-cent drink?
Yeah, and that just has a great cast too. So I just love it. Like I said, Christina Ricci, Laura Burge, Demi Moore, Melody Griffin, Rosie O'Donnell,
so good.
Janine Garofalo. It just goes on and on. So great film. And I go through these patterns where sometimes I'll just throw on a movie every single night. I did that with like the National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, Taxi.
Yeah, or Taxi. I just want to watch it before I go to bed every night. And now and then sometimes goes in that rotation.
Oh yes, that's a good one, definitely. And that's one I could also watch on repeat as well.
Oh yeah, so fun. Yeah. Feel good.
You know what is actually cute? You used to watch too all the time? Sleepover.
Oh, I do. Sometimes I just throw
it back. I love it. Yeah. So feel good. With everything going on, girl, give me a sleepover. Please.
I know. Like I could watch like a little horror and then say, girl, let me throw on, like you said, Taxi.
Okay. I just need something funny, you guys. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, so the last question you want to ask that?
Okay, so name a film which rendered you speechless or was emotionally... I know. Or was emotionally impactful.
Okay, you gotta answer that.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you start out.
Okay, so I'm picking another one that was in our top 5.
Okay. Ooh, what's that?
The Color Purple.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is a good one.
I love that movie. Whoopi Goldberg, another all-star cast. Danny Glover, Oprah Winfrey. Just amazing film. And from beginning to end, so well done. The story is so beautiful. It follows 2 sisters who are separated, kind of how they live their lives separately and
forced separation. Yeah,
forced separation and the trials and tribulations that each of them deal with. But it's such a beautiful love story with the sister specifically. But I just love it. I just think it's so beautifully done. And it stays in my top 5. That's just marvelous filmmaking, writing, perfection. Okay. And I think that ending scene, oh my God, I just get
very emotional.
So emotional.
Tears all the time.
Tears.
Definitely.
So, and I don't want to spoil it.
That was such a good ending.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but the ending is just beautiful. And every time I watch it, it gets me teary-eyed.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So with this one, I kind of took a different stance. It's still emotionally impactful, but I saw this years ago. This film came out in 2007, I believe, but Gasper Knows Irreversible. This is a film that I think you guys, if you actually have the opportunity, well, I shouldn't even say opportunity, if you can bear witness to it and get through the entirety of the film, that is a film that has lingered with me for many, many years on. And I think it is done cleverly in regards to it goes in reverse.
Yeah.
And so you see the worst scene and then it goes backwards. And I think when you get to the first scene, of course, it's like carefree. You see the couple together, happy days. But it also, to me, kind of highlighted that we can live so much of our lives unaware of what's going to happen to us down the road or what violence we can encounter down the road. So the juxtaposition of that was so impactful. And then I think it shows that we all have the potential to become monstrous. And I'm not talking about the assault scene in this movie, but more or less how when we have loved ones that are harmed or hurt, that we too can act in a way that we never thought we would, just based off of that.
And you know what?
Act.
Even though I only saw that film, that's a one-time watch for me. I think they did do. It does show that assault is brutal.
It's real.
It's
real.
It
happens all the time. It's brutal. There's no sugarcoating it. This film did not hold back in regards to the brutality.
Even the length of time.
Oh yeah,
said, wow.
Yeah. I think it was a 10-minute scene. And I will tell you guys that we didn't make the 10 minutes of the scene. But yeah, I think the biggest takeaway is we have no control sometimes over what is done to us. We are all potentially can be the victims of violence. And then the last thing was, how do we choose to respond based off of the things that happen to us or our loved ones?
Yeah. Oh, good choice. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So those are the questions.
Yeah.
So I guess we want to repeat them one more time for people.
Yeah, you go do an overview of the questions.
Okay. So the first question is, what's your cinematic blind spot? The second question is, you're having a dinner party and you can only invite 3 guests, living or dead. Who would it be? But more importantly, what's one question you would ask them? Number 3, you can only save 3 films or 3 items from your collection. They are irreplaceable. You can't stream them. You can't access them. What would those 3 items be?
And they're all fire in there.
Yeah. And why, if you want to share why. Number 4 is, what's one film you revisit often, and what meaning does it convey to you? And then the last question is, name a film which rendered you speechless or was emotionally impactful.
Yeah, and I'd love to have people give us their answers, maybe in the comments.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, we love that, you guys. Maybe we'll pose the questions, too, as a
post.
post.
Yeah, we'll pose the questions on a post, and you guys answer them.
Yes. Oh, I love that. And then future guests, we plan to ask you guys these questions, so get prepped and ready.
Yes, and we're working on navigating this tech.
Always. And then hoping to have videos this fall, you guys.
Yeah, I think we said we're going to start a little bit with some StreamYards.
Oh, yeah, keep it nice and light and easy.
Do a little bit of live, see how we navigate this.
And yeah, we say YouTube.
Ooh. You know, because sometimes I'm like, girl, I'm boring, but...
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. But, yeah, this was fun, though.
Okay,
yes. And so, okay, you guys, we're going to enjoy the rest of our tea. Didn't take too many sips through this recording. But, yeah, till next time, you guys. All righty. Bye.
Bye.